What's going on, people? It's your boy YUGIOH. We are back with another deck profile. And this time we have the first place Italian Open Bystial Fiendsmith Tenpai Dragon deck profile. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the videos, but let's get into the deck profile. So for this first place deck profile, we have a 43 card main deck count. We played 3 Tenpai Dragon Pydra. Basically this deck, Tenpai deck, was a pure deck, and then it got hit on the ban list, and now people are making conforming and changing up a couple things to make the deck more viable. But let's get into it. If this card is no more special summon, you can add to your hand or set one single spell / trap from your deck. You can only use this effect with Tenpai Dragon Pydra once per turn. You take no battle damage from battles involving your fire dragon monsters once per turn during the battle phase. You can quick effect immediately after this effect resolves, synchro summon using this card you control. And then now to the limited, the one Tenpai Dragon Chandra. Once per turn during the battle phase, you can quick effect immediately after this effect resolves, synchro summon using this card you control. You can only use each of the following effects of Tenpai Dragon Chandra once per turn. If you control a fire dragon monster, you can special this card from your hand. At the start of the damage step, if a monster battles, you can special one level 4 or lower fire dragon monster from your deck, except Tenpai Dragon Chandra. Then we have another Tenpai Dragon Genroku. We only play 1. If this card is added to your hand except by drawing it, you can special summon this card as a tuner. Then you can increase this level by 1. Quick effect, you contribute this card, special summon 1 Tenpai Dragon monster from your deck, except Tenpai Dragon Genroku. Also, you can special summon for the rest of the turn except Dragon Monsters. You can only use each effect of Tenpai Dragon Genroku once per turn. Then we have 1 Tenpai Dragon Fadra. If this card is no more special summon or at the start of the damage step, if a monster battles, you can target 1 level 4 or lower fire dragon monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can only use this effect of Tenpai Dragon Fadra once per turn. Your fire dragon monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. Once per turn during the battle phase, you can quick effect immediately after this effect resolves, synchro summon using this card you control. Alright, and then we have the Fiendsmith engine in this deck. Start off with Fable Lyre. When this card is discarded to the graveyard, special summon it. Then we play one Lacrima, the Crimson Tears. If this card is no more special summon, you can send 1 Fiendsmith card from your deck to the graveyard, except Lacrima, the Crimson Tears. During your opponent's turn, if this card is in your graveyard, quick effect, you can target 1 Fiendsmith Link monster in your graveyard, shuffle this card into the deck, and if you do special summon that monster, you can only use each effect of Lacrima, the Crimson Tears once per turn. Then we play 3 Fiendsmith Engraver, basically the strongest engine in Yu-Gi-Oh! As of right now, and this is very, very powerful and very, very much needed. You can discard this card, add 1 Fiendsmith spell / trap from your deck to your hand. You can target 1 Fiendsmith equipped card you control and 1 monster on the field, send it to the graveyard. If this card is in your graveyard, you can shuffle 1 other light fiend monster from your graveyard into the deck / extra deck, special summon this card. You can only use each effect of Fiendsmith Engraver once per turn. So we play 3 of those. Then we have the Bystial engine, 1 Bystial Magnemite, 1 Bystial Jewel Swarm, 1 Bystial Baldrake, and then 3 Bystial Lubellions. Cannot be normal summon / set. Must use special summon from your hand or graveyard by attributing 1 level 6 or higher dragon monster. You can only special summon Bystial Lubellion once per turn this way. You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, add 1 Bystial monster from your deck to your hand, except Bystial Lubellion. During your main phase, you can place 1 branded continuous spell / trap from your deck face up on your field. You can only use this effect each of Bystial Lubellion once per turn. So play 3 of those. 3 Fantastical Dragon Phantasme. If your opponent special summons a Link monster, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. Draw cards equal to the number of Link monsters your opponent controls plus 1. Then shuffle cards from your hand to the deck equal to the number of Link monsters they control. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a monster you control, quick effect, you can discard 1 card and negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. You can only use each effect of Fantastical Dragon Phantasme once per turn. Then we play 3 Cash Terra Fenrir. Basically one of the most powerful cards still in Yu-Gi-Oh! May not be the powerful, but it's very, very up there. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only use each of the following effects of Cash Terra Fenrir once per turn. During your main phase, you can add 1 Cash Terra monster from your deck to your hand. When this card declares an attack or if your opponent activates the monster effect, except during the damage step, you can target 1 face-up card your opponent control, banish it face down. Then we play 3 Ash Blossom Joy Spring, 3 Effect Builders, 3 Nibiru the Primal Being, 1 Stinging Summoning. During your main phase, 1 fire dragon monster you control unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. During your main phase, you can add 1 Tenpai Dragon monster from your deck to your hand, then discard 1 card. You can only use this effect to Singing Summoning once per turn. If this card is destroyed during the battle phase, you can target 1 Dragon Synchro monster you control, double its attack. Then we play one Sengen Kaiman. Apply one of these effects, or if you activated this card during the battle phase, you can apply any of them in a sequence. Add one level 4 lower dragon fire monster from your deck to your hand. Special summon one fire dragon monster from your hand. Then we play two Fiendsmith Track. Add one light fiend monster from your deck to your hand. Then discard one card. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Fusion summon one Fiendsmith monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. You can only use each effective Fiendsmith Track once per turn. Then we play one Branded Regain. If a light or dark monster is banished, you can target one of those monsters, place that monster at the bottom of the deck, and if you do draw one card, you can only use each effect of Branded Regain once per turn. Once per turn, if your opponent normals a special summon a monster, you can target one bestial monster in your graveyard special summon. You're going to activate this effect of Bestial Regain once per turn. Then we play one Triple Tactics Talent, one Terraforming, 3 Infinite Impermanence, and then one Fiendsmith in Paradise. Target one level 7 or higher light fiend monster you control. Send all cards on the field to the graveyard that are not that monster. If your opponent special summons a monster while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card. Send one Fiendsmith monster from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard. You can only use each effect of Fiendsmith in Paradise once per turn. Then we have the extra deck. Extra deck, we play one Sengenpai Transcendent Dragon. All monsters your opponent controls must attack if able. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects during the battle phase. If this card is synchro summoned, you can change all monsters on the field to attack position. If 3 or more attacks have been declared this turn, quick effect, you can special summon this card from your graveyard, then destroy one card in the field. You can only use this effect to Sengen Transcendent Dragon once per turn. Then we play one Bident Dragon. If this card is synchro summon, you can target one fire dragon monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except dragon monsters. If 3 or more attacks have been declared this turn, quick effect, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. Then you can destroy one spell / trap on the field. You can only use this effect of Bident Dragon once per turn. Then we play one Chaos Angel, one Heraldic Seal of the Heavenly Spears, one Promethean Princess, one Lina the Light Charmer, one SP Little Knight, one Sky Striker Azalea, one Moon of the Closed Heaven, one Fiendsmith Requiem, one Fiendsmith Sequence, one Agnum Day, one Fiendsmith Desiree, one Necroquip Princess, and one High King Caesar. For the side deck, we play 3 Artifact Lances. Basically, you cannot banish. 3 Mold Charmer Follows, draw power for going second. Basically, each time your opponent special summons a monster from the deck or extra deck, immediately draw one card. Mold Charmer Perelia, each time your opponent normal special summons a monster from the hand, immediately draw one card. One Harpy Feather Duster, one Triple Tactics Thrust, one Triple Tactics Talents, and then 3 Solemn Strike to end the side deck. And that is it for the deck profile. Bystial Fiendsmith Tenpai Dragon, first place Italian Open 2025 winner. Like, comment, subscribe. This your boy Yu-Gi-Oh! We're out.